Good morning. All good. Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Pulse. Welcome to 2021. And it is January 4th, 2021. How did that happen? I have taken off the past few weeks to be with my family, to be with my son, and to just rest and to be inside of winter, and to really kind of settle into and out of my grief. So, good morning. I'm so glad that you all are here with me today. If you're here live, say good morning. Good morning, Shelly. Oh, so I have been having a wonderful morning with Wyatt and just kind of coming back to center, kind of coming back to normal. I did my normal 5,000 steps this morning with my friend Les at the dog park. We take our puppies to a big dog park where we walk the loop, and usually we walk about 2.5 miles. And it's beautiful, and we have tons of snow. We have like a foot of snow on the ground, and so we went out there with our crampons on and our snow pants, and it was about 17 degrees this morning, and fog. There was fog everywhere. You guys, it's absolutely beautiful. And I've been thinking about the miracles, right? So, Joy was talking about miracles in her daily live this morning. And I was talking to my friend Leslie this morning about how, you can see miracles in your everyday life, and how glorious, how beautiful, how visually beautiful it was this morning and yesterday, because we've had this really thick, dense fog, and it's so cold. So it settles down into the trees and just creates this gorgeous magic wonderland. It's so beautiful. So really just seeing the love, seeing the miracles in the everyday, and loving that part of life. Good morning, Tiara. Yes, winter rest was needed. Absolutely. I think that sometimes we just try to force ourselves through, and then on January 1st, we're like, all right, let's go. And it's not January 1st, it's January 4th, but I kind of feel like it's still January 1st for me today. So happy January 1st. So let's talk about the energy. It's a one energy day. So if you have been following the Daily Pulse, if you've been following numerology at all, you recognize that a day one is a great day to start something fresh, to start something new, to check in with new perspectives, to find some independent work time so that you can figure out where you're going, what you're doing, how you're going to walk through the world. Good morning. So good to see you all here. So the one energy today just feels like the beginning of the new year to me. So it feels perfect for me today. If you are in the co-op, hello, co-op. We are really revamping and energizing this space. We have a team frequency squad that is really going to come in and really share our gifts with you, and we invite you to share your gifts with us as well. I'm so excited about what's happening in the co-op. So our focus for the month is focus, right? So as I was doing some planning with my team over the fall, I started drawing cards, and the card that came up for me was the Two of Swords, okay? And the Two of Swords always says to us, it's time to focus. It's time to choose a direction. Where are you going? What are you doing? You can't go two directions at once, right? That's what the Two of Swords is really saying to you. In the picture, the woman has two very long arms. It's very strange, but she has two very long arms, and she's looking both ways. She has a blindfold on, and you have to choose a direction. You have to choose a focus. It doesn't mean that we can't be multi-passionate. It doesn't mean that we don't love many things. It means that when we want to move forward in something very visionary, we have to choose what that looks like. So we're focused, and we're focusing in on the body. The body is a clear channel. And to me, this is really important, because this is how I teach the beginning of Reiki. When we start to choose to do energy work, and we start to choose to use use our gifts, use the clairsenses that we are all gifted with, clairvoyance, clairaudience, right? So clairsentience, there's many different clairs that we could talk about. But when you really want to focus in on being a clear channel, meaning that you are receiving messages from source energy, from your guides, from your angels, from whatever it is that you want to call them, it doesn't matter. There are many different beings out there. There are many different light beings, and there are many sources that we can tap into. And when I teach Reiki, it really is, the start is that we want to create and cultivate the body as a clear channel. And part of that means that we take really, really freaking good care of the body. And I have to say that in my grief, I haven't been taking great care of my body. I've been walking and I've been doing my PT, but food wise, I've been kind of just like feeding my emotions. And Whitney can speak to that really beautifully. Whitney Warmka can speak to that really beautifully. She's been doing some tapping about that and some work around emotional eating. It's really awesome, the work that she's doing. And I just want to invite you to recognize that your body is the thing that gives you the messages, the signs, the intuition, right? So when we clear the body and we feed the body nourishing, delicious foods, it doesn't mean you have to do something perfectly. It doesn't mean that you have to do it all right. It just means that you need to listen to your body. And for me, listening to my body means that I start to eat whole foods. And 20 plus years ago, I got rid of white sugar and white flour. I lived on a commune, and we had, when we would have white sugar or white flour in the house, or in the space, in the communal space, we would put a big skull and crossbones on it, because we knew that it wasn't good for us. Like, even back then, I knew it wasn't good for me. This is like more like 25 years ago. I knew it wasn't good for me, and I really cut it out of my life. I was vegan. I like cut out all the white sugar, all the white flour, all the things. I never ate fast food, got rid of all the sodas and all of that kind of stuff. But over the years, it's creeped back in. And so then when I found Whole30 a few years ago, about 4 years ago, I did my first Whole30. I did 90 days of no alcohol, no sugar, no grains, et cetera, and I have never felt better in my life, truly. And it's because I was feeding my body what it really wanted, which was whole foods, whole fruits, whole vegetables, some meat, some some good fats, and like, really, that's like what my body wants. And so what I like to do is I like to not be rigid about it. I like to really get into it and do it for the 30 days. And so that's what I'm doing right now in the co-op, is a Whole30 for 30 days. And then I'm going to reintroduce my foods. But then I'll go more to an 80-20 lifestyle. So that just means that it's really sustainable for me for the long haul. And so I invite you to do whatever feels good to you. If you're vegetarian, be vegetarian. If you like the Mediterranean diet, amazing. If you just want to like pick and choose and do intuitive eating, the goal here is to really check in to the vitality of your body. And if your body feels good, you're going to receive more clarity. You're going to receive more messages. You're going to have less brain fog. You're going to feel less dense, right? You're going to feel less heavy. The goal for me is definitely to lose some weight. I have gained like 30 pounds. It is what it is. But the goal for me also is really to be intuitive and to clear out my channel and to really feel good in my skin, to feel good in my clothes, and to feel like myself, to feel vital. So those are some of the things that are happening right now. I'm really excited about, and I invite you to be in the co-op, to come into that space and to hear what all of the amazing humans in that space have to say. So one of the ways that I do this program and that I really check in with myself, and the way that I feel really successful, is to use Master the Brain Game. So using the techniques to cultivate habits that feel good to me. So our first step is becoming aware. So becoming aware of what you're putting into your body, becoming aware of how you're eating, why you're eating those foods. So tracking and journaling is so important in this space. And if you are interested in learning more about that, I'm going to be running a Master the Brain Game starting on January 16th. So you have another 2 weeks to get into that program if it's interesting to you. It is an amazing program created by the amazing Joy Kingsborough. I am a facilitator of this program. I've taught it many times. I love it. I use it in every aspect of my life. So for me, doing the Whole30 and Master the Brain Game at the same time are imperative, because that way I'm looking at my triggers, I'm looking at my mirrors, I'm journaling, I'm paying attention to my tracking. I'm doing all of those things that help me to feel successful in my endeavor, whatever the endeavor, right? Like you can use Master the Brain Game for your body, for your food, for a specific goal in your business, for creating more abundance and wealth in your life. I use it for everything. It is amazing. So that is my invitation for you today. I'm really excited to see what everyone comes up with and see where we all go. Just tapping into that intuition, tapping into that body this month, and watch out for many more conversations. There are many people who are going to be talking about the body this month, and I feel like it's really exciting. It is my first love. I was a massage therapist for 16 years. I'm still a massage therapist. Getting into the body and finding the emotions that are sitting in the body is so important to vitality in the body. When you want to feel vital, you're going to look in the body for the emotions. You're going to look in the body for what's going on. But the emotions that you've had for all of your lifetime and many lifetimes are in the musculature of your body. They are in the fascia of the body. They are in your organs. They are in your energetic field, and that lands in the body. So I always say food for thought. You have a back pain, like wondering if you're feeling supported right now, or wondering if you're feeling this or that, because it always comes back to emotion. Yes, there are physicalities that are happening in the body, but it always comes back to energetics and to emotions. So that is my TED Talk for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I am ready to go and meet my frequency squad for a co-op meeting. And I hope you all have a beautiful One Energy Day. I hope that you go out and do something really amazing for yourself, or tap into something that feels fresh and new and like a new perspective for you. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at 10:40 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for being here. Bye.